Hello, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It is Victor once again. It's another day, and we have another scholarship. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. Where have you been? There are lots of materials already on this channel on fully funded scholarship from around the world. So look around. I'm sure you'll find something that interests you. And if you're returning, thanks for your constant support. And I hope you get a scholarship sooner than later. But before we go into the gist of today, let me show you something interesting. It is often difficult to get affordable accommodation abroad when you move to begin your studies. But I'm happy to announce that Amber Student Accommodation gives affordable, clean, you know, accessible accommodation in different countries around the world. The video you're seeing on the screen is a video of a mini studio that I rented about a year ago. Very affordable. This was based in Coventry in the United Kingdom. They have different sizes, different shapes, depending on your pockets, depending on the number of people in the room. Do you want a shared room? Are you bringing your family? Things like that. So there are variations. So go to their website and check and see the variations they have depending on your city, depending on your university, depending on the country. So look around. I'm sure you find something on the Amber website regarding accommodation for international students. As I said, there are different kinds. This is just an example of what you have there. So check the website and I'm sure you find something that catches your interest. So there will be a link in the description box of this video. So just type the city you'll be based around the world, whether in the US, the UK, Australia, Canada, Germany. So type the city and then you get a series of different affordable kinds of accommodation. So link in the description box below. Amber has made it easy to find accommodation wherever you are as a student around the world. So let's move to the business of the day. We are at Coventry University in search of PhD opportunities, master's opportunities. Well, most of these opportunities are for PhD, but the good thing is that you can move directly from a BSc to a PhD at this university without even a master's. We'll be looking at that together. We'll also be looking at the English language requirements. So let's move on. Let's start with the English language requirements. So do you need to take the IELTS or the TOEFL or things like that? Well, let's ask Google. So we've asked Google about English language requirements, Coventry University. This link came out, so let's try this and see. So remember, we're using a simple Google search. You can also use this link, English test for international students. You can see this here. So let's open the tab and see what we need to take. Usually, if you look at this, it shows you the normal, what do they call it? The normal test, like the IELTS or the TOEFL or things like that. But are there exemptions? What if you studied already in the English language? Do you need to write those exams? So that's the question we'll be answering here quickly. So if you scroll down a little, you see alternatives accepted. And there I can see this test already called the WAEC. So if you're from West Africa, you're probably familiar with this test. And they accept this test instead of the IELTS or the TOEFL. If you're from India, there's also this exam. And if your exam is not here, of course, there are several other countries speaking English language. And you can always send them whatever you have, and they evaluate it themselves. It is implied here in this sentence that if you have any English test, any evidence of English proficiency, send it to them and make a case, and they'll look at it and tell you whether it qualifies or not. So good luck with that. But for those with this WAEC exam already, that's good. For those from India with this exam, congratulations. You do not need to submit any English language test. And of course, try to meet the cutoff mark. Here it's C6 for WAEC and is 65% or 60% for this exam in India. So we've done that. Let's move on to the postgraduate opportunities. So here I've typed PhD positions, Coventry University. I'm doing this because I might not leave a link to this particular one to show you how to use Google to search up opportunities. So now if you type this, you get these suggestions. You could click on any of them. So let me just click on this one, funded studentships. It will take me to a page with the different studentships at the university. So there are 28 of them. That's a lot. And it's funded. So this is the variety of funded studentships that we have here. And then what do you do? You can look at them closely and see which topic here aligns with your interest. So what you have here are different topics. So they've selected the topic already for you. And what you just do is to show that you have a background knowledge to undertake these topics or these projects. So I've seen something here in educational governance, educational leadership. So let's open that and see what it's all about. So I've opened this one, educational governance leadership. And the deadline you can see here is the 25th of October and actually start in January 2024. So this is a good thing. If you didn't make it for this September, you can always make it in January. And then it's fully funded for both UK and international students. It's full time, 3.5 years. And this is the professor in charge. So, what do you do if you see an opportunity like this? Read through the project. What is it all about? What do they hope to achieve? And how does it align with your background? So what have you done in the past yourself? How can you draw a line or draw a connection between what you've done in the past and then this project? How does your previous background prepare you to undertake this project? So this particular one is a connection or is a collaboration rather between Coventry University in the UK and Deakin University in Australia. I can see it here. And then I think you'll be spending some years in Deakin. It was stated here. Some years in Deakin and some years at Coventry University. So it's fully funded, full fees, and you get a bursary or a stipend of over £18,000. Good money, very generous. And then, what do you need to apply? Actually, you just need a 2-1 and then a bachelor's degree in a relevant field. If you don't have that, you might need a master's. Now you can see the word here, or. So a good bachelor's degree in a relevant field with a 2-1 is it's okay, but if you have a master's, also bring it forward. So how do you apply the application links here? But I want to point your attention towards this. So this particular position requires a 2,000 word research proposal. However, in the proposal, you also have to show your expertise or expertise, as they call it, and then a proposal that will address the research question. So this might not be the case for every position that we will see here. It depends from person to person or from position to position. So check for your own position. And how do you write these documents? There are already links here on how to write these documents. But make sure you follow the prompts. For instance, this is a research proposal, but they also want you to say things about your own background and your relevant expertise. So it's almost a combination of a statement of purpose and uh, a research proposal. It's like a combination of both. So just follow the prompts, and there are links here that will give you guide on how to. These are the links here on how to write the proposal. So let's check something else. So I'll show you the variety. So imagine we check this first one. It's something on thermochemical modeling. So probably those in physics, chemistry might be interested in this one. As usual, is for both international and UK students. Covers tuition, stipend, additional allowance, and this is all in Coventry University, so you do not have to move. And the stipend here is over 17,000. Can also check the application's specification requirements. You can see 2-1 here. You do not need a master's and get up to 60%. We've talked about the English language test already. And then your degree should either be in mathematics, physics, chemistry, and the rest of them. So here you require a 2,000 word supporting statement, not necessarily a research proposal. as compared to what we saw earlier. But the supporting statement saying, why do you want to apply for this course? How does it connect to your background? What skills have you acquired in the past that have prepared you for this course or for this research? What do you intend to do after you study? Why Coventry University? Why this particular professor? There's already a video on this channel on how to write um, a statement of purpose. I'll probably put a link as well so you see it. And of course, there's an email to contact the professor in charge in case you need to ask questions. Something interesting about this is just the dates. The deadline is in October, and by January, you're starting already. So it's just wonderful timing. In case you tried to get in September, this September, and you couldn't, there's a January opportunity for you. So grab it with your both hands. And you can, of course, check for other opportunities here. There are a number of them here, and they also get updated almost every month. So these opportunities here would most of them would elapse close in October, and by October, fresh opportunities will also come up in different departments, different disciplines. So visit this website often. Visit it constantly because it gets updated and you get the variety of different opportunities. So look around. Yes, look around. So I hope this was useful. Fully funded, actually PhD, not just masters, but you can move directly from a PhD to a master's at the University of Coventry in the UK with good stipend, January, what they call it, January resumption, and covering full tuition, covering your living stipend as well. I hope that was useful, guys. If you've not subscribed already, please do so. Many more materials are coming your way. In fact, I have about two, three, or four more opportunities I'll be sharing with you in the subsequent week after I, do my research, make the video, and get it to you as soon as possible. And do not forget Amber. In case you're looking for accommodation around the world, UK, US, Australia, Canada, Germany, please just type in your city here and then, yes, look for a beautiful, affordable accommodation and enjoy the rest of your studies. As usual, guys, we cannot wait to celebrate you. Look around, start applying, follow the steps, and I will see you at the top sooner than later. Bye bye for now.